That trick will only work once. Now what?
We need to take control of the ship. And, if Mudgate, Tilly, or the Inquisitor are forced to shuffle off this mortal coil, and, bonus points for all.
Stay focused. We can't stop them if we don't have a functional ship.
Helping Lita out with her personal vendettas is not what I'm here for. Settle your old grudges on your own time.
Aw, it's cute that you think you're in charge, Pirate. No, I take that back. It's really annoying. Keep quiet while the grown-ups are talking. Now, let's take back my ship.
How do you intend to do that?
You're near engineering. Let's go there, disable security, take control of the turbolifts, and head to the bridge. It's high time I had a little chat with that treacherous purple hobgoblin after all. Her time sitting in my chair is about to come to an end.
Alright, let's get moving. Ready weapons.
I meant what I said about your vendettas, Lita.
Oh, and here I thought a pirate thug like you would want to kill Terrans.
Symmetry aside... Oh my god, where did I put it? Where did I put it? There it is. Symmetry aside, I just like my good old-fashioned Lego phaser rifle.
Security to bridge! The traitor and her lackeys have arrived!
And that would be why. Actually, you know what? I got two of these things. Hey, Reyes. Hey, Reyes. Mako. She's got regular Mako stuff. Okay, she's got the 2 set. Hey, Reyes. You want to call orbital strikes? Hi-ho, let's go.
Defend engineering! Or die trying! For the Empire!
Looks suspiciously like the engine room on a Miranda.
All right, see that engineering alcove? Use the console there to disable the security doors and fields. Pirate, you're on turbolift controls. We need control of those fast.
And what will you be doing?
There's something very dear to me that I need to check on. It won't take long. That's it. That's the plan. Let's make it happen.
Alright, work fast, everyone.
I don't like this, or her. She can't be trusted.
The feeling's mutual, Pirate. Do your job and this'll all be over soon.
How very clever of you. It'll take a while to restore control over the security. Whatever shall I do to pass the time?
I'm sure you'll think of something.
How right you are. I believe I have just the thing to amuse myself. Be seeing you.
I do not like the sound of that.
Neither do I, especially since she's loading shuttles with proto-matter bombs in the hangar bay. Knowing her, I fully expect she'll order those shuttles to target your ships. And, well, at least they'll die quickly.
That's not gonna happen. We're gonna stop them.
Look, I get it, but every minute we spend not taking the bridge means that... Oh, never mind. You're not budging on this, are you?
No.
Fine.
get to the hangar before it's too late. Okay, why...
Kill them all in the Emperor's name!
Hilarious once you know who the Emperor is.
Don't let them get past us!
How am I supposed to...
I don't trust Lita to deal with these bombs. I'll handle it. But I need you to cover me while I work, okay?
Hold the line. Another timed hold the line segment.
Check your fire. Do not shoot the Proto-Matter bomb.
Behind us! These bombs are disabled. Moving on to the next set.
I do like that the rewards we've been getting
Taking
have been
fire
making
over
us
here.
more like our mirror self. We get the knife, we get the exocomps.
Another set done. Heading to the ones behind that runabout. On the upper level. That's the last one. I think we're done.
There. No more Proto-Matter bombs. Now let's do what we came here for and take back my ship.
Very well, let's make our way to the bridge. I like that runabout interior. I want that runabout interior.
You're fools if you think you can win here.
If I had a strip of platinum for every time I've heard that, I could buy a small moon.
To the bridge.
You're quite the persistent little swarm of gnats, aren't you?
Stand down, Captain. We won't ask again.
How very polite of you. Since we're still being civil, let me speak plainly. You will not take command of this vessel, and should you try, you'll learn a very painful and fatal lesson. Do I make myself clear?
The console will need to lower that field at the back of the bridge. Once it's down, you're finished.
There, the console in the back.
So this is my first time getting a look at this bridge in playable form, but I did watch, I think it was Taco Fangs developing it.
There, the console in the back.
He streamed it.
We'll cover you. Get that force field down.
Get away from that console! Allow me to introduce my name. Proto-National
Oh,
Power
this thing.
Kumarke's inner force field is still up.
Pull the isolinear chip to disable her command console. They're in the panel, in front of the helm.
So he actually had some plans for this room that unfortunately did not come to fruition.
What a nuisance!
We have to take out our drones first, don't we?
Got it in one.
Kumarke's drones are down. She's vulnerable now.
Oh, great. More of those damn drones. Enough! The drones are down. Let's finish this.
Damn it! She has drones again. The drones are down again. Take Kumarke out.
Oh no, dear Lita. Oh no, no, no. If I can't have the prize, no one will. Computer, activate auto-destruct sequence. Authorization, Kumarke 00.
And she's dead.
We both could have had the prize. We could have had it all, but no. You wanted it all for yourself. Stabbed me in the back for the favor of a madman. Now you've paid the price for your betrayal. Hope it was worth it.
That's rich talk coming from the emissary of the Pa Wraiths.
I'm back. Computer, open a shipwide channel. Attention all hands. This is Admiral Lita. Kumarke is dead. I am assuming command of this vessel effective immediately. If you disagree, feel free to step out of the nearest airlock and spare me the trouble of hunting you down. I have better things to do. Lita, out.
Alright, hold up. Hold up. Okay, you guys, wait here. So, I now understand what Taco was on about. So, this is the new Odyssey Bridge. Obviously, this is the mirror version of the new Odyssey Bridge. It won't be exactly like this, but the geometry is I think, going to be the same. Like with the new tutorial bridge, it has like doors for things to be added later, like the ready room, the conference lounge, etc. Sanction officers only. He wanted this whole so what the original plan was is the view screen was basically just going to be this wall. There was going to be a big wall here, and then a wall here with a door, and that door would have taken you to the front of this area here, which would have been, there would have been a wall right here. This probably wouldn't have come out as far, and there would have been like this would have been like a conference lounge on the front, basically, which is a really great use of space and a really great use of the design that they didn't let him do for the purposes of an annoying boss fight, apparently, because they must have had plans for Mirror Kumarke and her stupid drone fight, and her stupid drones that nobody likes, everybody hates, because they're just eyesores. But yeah, apparently that was the reason why he couldn't go with the much more conservative approach to the bridge design. A more conservative and efficient usage of the space here. So we just got this big-ass, wide-open area with a huge panoramic view that's here for no fucking reason, apparently, because I didn't even need to, like, go here for this boss fight. It was only there for trash mobs, essentially. It was only there for trash mobs. If I'm... And maybe as a spawn point, so you don't spawn directly in the stupid purple orbs of death, which I would have simply just not had giant purple orbs of death. I simply would not have had an annoying boss fight, because Cryptic is really kind of bad at them. This is where the transporter was on the old Odyssey Bridge. I do believe that Odyssey Bridge will still be available. I don't think they're completely replacing the Aquarius Bridge. But, yeah. Sanction officers. Which one of these is the conference lounge? Okay, the conference lounge will like, come out this way. So you have the ready room on that side, the conference lounge on this side. I gotta say, it looks fantastic. Although, like, obviously, like, the Federation version is obviously gonna have, like, different coloring. This will probably be... I kind of hope this stays kind of red, but obviously the carpet's probably going to be, like, more grays and blues. Like, this lighting is probably going to be, like either, like, blue or white or what have you.
Attention all hands. This is... Damn right there is. I need to settle the score with the annoying Ginger who had the nerve to call this her ship.
Hold that thought. We're picking up a strange energy reading.
I made it.
It's a very un-Ilea thing to say, but okay.
It's too late. I did what I could, but I failed. The other is coming. Here. Now.
That's not all. There's a Terran fleet approaching at high warp. Okay.
My place is here, in this chair. You need to get back to yours. Ready to beam back to your ship?
I'm taking a screenshot of my traits just in case. I wanted to take it just in case it made me... It was going to force me to fly the fucking Enterprise and then jack with my traits again, because the game does that. Beam back. By the way, spoilers. It's Emperor Wesley. It's Emperor Wesley. Somehow, we all knew it was going to come to this. Endangered the Enterprise too many times.
Good to sit in his chair again.
Focus.
Just can't let me have my moment of zen, can you? Fine. Let's deal with the Terran ship so that we can get down to Pavo and deal with our still breathing problem.
Be advised, there are more Terran vessels approaching. This may not be a... I'm not going to say that. Of course this is a fight we can win.
You have got a lot to answer for, Lita. And I make sure you pay for what you've done. Bring it, sunshine.
Again, we'll have a night ready for everyone else to do that.
Let's not know, pirate. Sunshine God and the Bion.
detecting an energy surge within the entity. Reading. 12 power energy.
So, the Emperor's true prize was revealed at last.
Okay. They're dead. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Whoa! Looks like your ticket home just got canceled. And more enemy ships are heading our way.
I suppose you have any good news.
Not really, no. I suggest taking out those plasma energy bolts the other is firing, while we deal with the enemy fleet.
Understood.
Focus on the plasma bolts. Let us worry about the Terran. Yes! Grab one plasma bolt. Nice! Keep it up!
Okay. So that doesn't work. Alright. I don't know why these have health, but sure.
Focus on the plasma bolt. Let us worry about the Terran.
So I'm calling bullshit on this. First of all, because the Klingons tried this in the movie and it didn't work. And second of all, because a Constitution-class starship shields were capable of fending off these plasma bolts. So you're telling me that a Constitution class can fend this off,
Let us worry
but
about
a Galaxy can? All of those ships should be fine.
just a few ships left to deal with. Okay, the other is recharging. Give us a hand with the Terrans.
The other is recharging? What?! It's fucking V'ger! This isn't a lithium battery! Like, what? Like, which is it? Does it have 12th power energy or doesn't it? The only thing that got V'ger to stop shooting in the movie was the fact that they figured out how to talk to it. Or at least, they at the very least figured out how to say, please stop shooting at me, bro. Like, we're not attacking it. We're not attacking you. Stop shooting at me. Because they got hit by it. Like, the Enterprise in the movie got hit by one of those bolts. And it's a Constitution class. Explain to me how, like, a 150-year-old starship.
Get ready over there. The other is powering up a new volley of torpedoes. And that Terran fleet is about to arrive.
I don't know why he says we'll be ready twice. High, hideous starship.
Acheron's shields are too strong. Our weapons have no effect.
Look, if this is our last stand, let's do what we can to take that lunatic out, okay? Maybe that's the solution to the situation with the other we've been looking for.
Perhaps, but for now, let's focus on surviving. You have a spinal lance! You're telling me your spinal lance can't do shit to the Acheron? So I think our DeSoto just got killed by V'ger. And this is Mirror DeSoto.
I'm guessing you have a few questions.
Yeah, this is Mirror DeSoto because he's got like the mirror stuff on him. Indeed, we thought you were dead.
Well, the Terrans did their best, but it wasn't good enough. We were able to get away under cloak.
Oh no!
But the portal tech was badly damaged. We started to conduct repairs, but that was slow going in hostile territory. Thankfully, we made contact with the Coalition.
Oh no, this is our DeSoto. This is the guy from the first mission. What happened next?
While we worked to get the components we needed to go home, we teamed up with Coalition forces to gather intel on Terran activities, especially those regarding Project Pharaoh. When we got wind of what was going on at Pavo, I was able to get a message through to Starfleet Intelligence. They asked me to remain and observe the Terran fleet movements while Ray Yeet delivered the intel report.
Wow, that sounds like it would have been a cool mission arc. And my tinfoil hat tells me that probably was the originally intended mission arc. And fortunately for us, you were able to complete your repairs.
Indeed. Would have liked a better outcome over Pavo, but we're still alive, able to fight another day.
Agreed.
Let's go over all this on Enterprise. We might not have a lot of time before things get dangerous again.
Do you have an actual conference room? Or is this just another commercial for the bridge? I shouldn't say commercial, because the ship is already out, and it'll automatically have access to this bridge. So not really a commercial for the bridge. Exhibition. Let's call it an exhibition of the upcoming Odyssey Bridge. I think he called it like the Fiat Bridge or something. I've actually given it a couple days since the patch to load, to work out the bugs, and it's been loading real slow. So can we see Jupiter Station out here? Can we see Jupiter Station? We cannot. I would have at least put our ship out the window. Apparently there's no such thing as a conference room on this ship. Hey, DeSoto.
I understand the concern over me being dead. Sometimes that can be a big advantage, especially in the spy game.
Agreed. You kind of remind me of Cooper a little bit, so I'm a little weirded out that you're still around.
Of course, the Terrans know I'm alive now as well. That'll make work on the other side of the mirror difficult in the future. But breaking cover and rescuing you seem like the right thing to do.
Yeah, we're pretty grateful for your assistance at Pavo.
Don't mention it. By the look of things, There's a lot of dangerous work ahead. We're gonna need all hands on deck.
Indeed. Thanks again.
The other is conflicted, angry. No amount of reason would persuade them to stop, to be peaceful. They want revenge on their creator above all else. They believe the Terran Emperor can make that happen.
And that's why the other went to Pavo despite the obvious threat. Dude, there is nothing at Pavo that could threaten V'ger. Okay? In fact, it is probably, like, it is, like, Pavo should be Data at this point. Like, V'ger should have just straight up converted the entire planet to, like, Data and stored it by now. Like, Mirror Pavo should not even exist by this point. Like, there ain't a goddamn thing they got over there right now that can threaten V'ger. In fact, there wasn't a fucking thing we could do to threaten V'ger. Except maybe blow up the Enterprise. And that was a big maybe. Whether or not that would, like, it was a big maybe whether or not blowing up the Enterprise would actually do something. There was serious doubt. Like, they were pretty sure it was going to do something, but it might just, like, it might still just amounted, based on just the sheer power of V'ger itself, it might have still just amounted to setting off a firecracker in an empty room. That very much could have been all that it ended up doing. Like, by the time it got that far, they were seriously desperate and way over their heads. Like, V'ger is not a supervillain. And, like, here's a problem with modern Star Trek, and Star Trek Online falls into this trap as well. Is they're trying to be Marvel. They're trying to make supervillains instead of antagonists. V'ger is not a supervillain. V'ger is not good or evil. V'ger simply is. It's a force. It's basically a force of nature. Like, generally, the best thing you can do is just stay the hell out of its way. Let's see. And that's why the other ones are Pava, despite the obvious threat.
The other will stop at nothing to get what they want. In that way, they are very much like the Emperor.
Any ideas on what we should do next?
We must stop the Emperor. I believe we can still connect with the other and convince them to seek a peaceful resolution to this conflict. We may need to make direct contact at the core of the other, as the crew of Enterprise once did with V'ger. That type of contact may succeed where I failed.
Now that's a good place to have a boss fight with your other self. Not like no lackeys, no minions, just you versus Mirror You on the plains of V'ger, essentially. Like, while Alea tries desperately to convince V'ger to call off its attack. That's a good fucking place for the boss fight against the other you. We'll see if they actually do that. That could be difficult, but if it must be done, we'll find a way.
Can't say I'm thrilled to see Lita in command of one of the most dangerous starships in existence, but these things happen on our side of the mirror.
Unfortunately so.
The Coalition could do a lot of good with a ship like that. But we'll keep up the good fight with what we have, when we can.
You're doing good work over there. It's appreciated.
Thanks. And speaking of that good work, I'll be getting back to it shortly. We'll keep an eye on what the Empire does at Pavo. When we have new intel, we'll get it your way.
Thank you for that. Good luck out there. Burgess?
The situation at Parvo is cause for great concern, to be certain. Tactical planners from the Alliance are working on our next steps as we speak.
I suspect they'll need to work quickly.
Indeed. Fortunately, we have the data collected by DeSoto and the Coalition in the Mirror Universe. The path to success may lie within that.
Keep me posted, Commander. I want to be a part of the next operation when it happens. Alright, Lita.
Enterprise is mine again. I expect I'll have to deal with a few would-be captains and their attempts to end me. But that comes with the center chair on a Terran ship.
So it seems.
Too bad Ilea wasn't able to talk some sense into the other. Not sure I like leaving it in the hands of the Emperor and his lackeys. Especially Killy.
We'll do what we must to stop them. Count on it.
Looks like things are wrapping up here. I don't think it'll be long before we meet again. And get convinced to do something outrageous and dangerous. Ready to return to your ship?
Beam up.
Security bioscan complete. Access granted.
Computer, transport object 53 Sigma to my location. Hello, old friend.
It's an orb. Oh my god, look at all these tribbles I got.
I've reviewed your report several times now. It's still hard to believe what has happened. The Terran Emperor has summoned the Mirror Universe version of V'ger and means to subjugate it somehow. To attempt such a thing is madness. And yet, the Emperor and his forces are out to do the impossible. What's worse, they may succeed. I've called for emergency meetings with our partners in the Alliance. We need a plan. When we have one, we'll be in touch.
Alright, and we have the Ushan Tor Conference Lounge. Let's see. Okay, jab, uppercut. Okay, so here's your fast style. Here's your strong style. Here's your medium. Actually, here's your medium style, and here's your strong style. It's a bit like kind of reminds me a little bit of Jedi Outcast. Might be interesting to see if... It might be interesting to see if Boff AI can even handle that. Or if it won't just short-circuit them. Let's see. But the next one we're going to be doing is Eye of the Storm. Yes. I think we might need some extra firepower for this one. If either of them fulfills their plan first, we all lose. I really hope this is not the end of this story arc. Because this has been a pretty good storyline so far. But if they're having Will Wheaton show up, then... If they're having Will Wheaton show up, then this might be very much the climax of the storyline. But we just revealed that Lita has, like, a thing, which is probably an orb, considering she's the emissary of the Pa-Wraiths, and we have not seen her use her Pa-Wraith powers at all, for some weird reason. But I do believe we're going to need some extra firepower if we're going to be dealing with the Emperor's seemingly invincible battleship.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.